Yo, welcome. Hope you guys are all good today. I'm a Rubber Duck of War, and today we're going to be doing some awesome ranked play. Oh, looks like my game actually closed behind me. Let's open up so you guys aren't just staring at a blank screen. But today, going to be doing some very fun ranked battles. Going to be doing some land battles as well. Maybe hosting them, maybe playing in them ourselves. We'll have to wait and see. And doing some free-for-all as well. So if you want to see any factions in particular, do let me know. Looks like our game crashed for some reason in the background. So let's just load that up for you guys so you guys can actually see what on earth is happening. And we are back. It's going to be a very chill stream today, all around. I have just woken up from a nap, so my micro is going to be god tier, as one would expect, as is usual from me, of course, as I'm a very sleepy ducky today. I had to get up early to do a hostile walk, and they always take forever, so I've been lazing around, but it's time to get in action. What's up, Mossy? What's up, Storm? Hope you guys are good today. What do you think of a Demons of Chaos free-for-all as a video idea? Yeah, Storm, I mentioned it in the Discord to you. That we're doing some free-for-alls today, so hopefully we'll be able to get some like full-on demon ones. Could be good fun. If we get a good replay of it, of course, yeah, I'll be down to do a cheeky bit of a live stream for it. So we're going to start with some domination to start with, doing some ranked battles, and then we'll probably do like 2 or 3 of these, and then 2 or 3 land battles, and then like a free-for-all to wrap it up all around. That's kind of the main plan. My plan of attack and action in general. Hopefully the game is now on your screen fully, guys. After, well, I don't know what it did. Like, it just closed without me even being on the game, which is an interesting life choice of it. Interesting life choice. We're up against the Verbal Souza. What a champ. What a champion. Yeah, we're going to see some god tier micro. We're going to see some duck tier micro, considering ducks don't have hands. Is what I'm expecting to pull off today. So, Death Pass, my god. Yeah, I'm still like waking up. So apologies, guys. I'm like super out of it. But I wanted to get a stream, and I haven't streamed in a while. So I thought it'd be some good fun. Right, let's start with something that we don't have to micro too much. Let's go corn. Corn, like, let's just rush them and pray. Lock in. And it is ogres. Okay. Interesting stuff. Let's go for a lord then who can't just be sniped easily. Let's get, like, the cheeky guy. Yeah, this seems like a pretty decent lad. Some big just attack buffs in general. And then, although we could go double fly boys in the sky, could be quite fun. Decisions. I mean, all around the infantry is going to be great. Up against the pesky big boys. I'm already dreading like what I'm about to face here. So of course, Howard's going to be good against all the infantry. Bloodletters are just swift. And maybe let's get some Furies to apply a bit of pressure to lead belchers and so on. There. And then definitely some minor great weapons. If you can get them in on the action, they can actually do a ton of damage to Ogre Kingdoms in general. Cool, let's get a couple more flyers, more halberds, more bloodletters. When in doubt, just get more bloodletters. Like, I know they're AP, so you think they wouldn't be good against ogres, but they just do a lot of damage output, and of course, being very swift certainly helps out quite a bit up against the forces, rather naughty forces of the Ogre Kingdoms. Anything else? Any other units you guys want to see too much? You looking forward to the bigger Star armies and domination? Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes. Like, I'm obviously, there's going to be pros and cons to it. Hopefully just more pros. I think it's going to be a really cool idea. I'm hoping the reinforcement armies are still really impactful, of course. But I would like to see, yeah, largest main armies. I think it's going to help out Grand Cathay a lot without having to tweak their armies too much. Quack, what's up, Wald? How's it going? Yeah, don't worry. We'll see some nurgle play. Yeah. Mine tools are really good against ogres, honestly, but they're expensive. That's why I'm not bringing the main armor. We can go some Chaos Spawn. Someone asked for them. I guess they can probably go toe-to-toe okay against Gorges. It's a weird build. It's janky, but that's what we're all about. And let us just chevron up. Should we even want to chevron much up here? We'll just stick the 2 Furies. And oh, baby. 0 gold. The 0-0. Look at that bootylicious gold counts there. Not the greatest builds of all time. We're lacking a lot of pace in our opening builds. But, you know, we're going to wing it and just see how it goes. See how it goes. Yeah, we can try some Skull Crushers in a future game. Skull Crushers are pretty decent. Again, Lead Belchers and Iron Blasters are the real problem here. They just kind of blow stuff up. Duck, why did you hold back in rankings by using Kislev until now? Man, I'm using Kislev, like, constantly, so I don't even know what my rank is. I haven't been able to play as much as I wanted to since, like, launch and so on. But I started just playing Kislev and Grand Cathay, And it's really funny to find out like Kislev and Grand Cathay have like the worst win ratios in Domination. But I had pretty good win to loss ratios myself, so I don't know what was going on there. I understand with Cathay, right? They're probably the weakest faction in the game by... I mean, in Domination, they're the weakest faction in the game. Land Battles, they're one of the most powerful factions. But Kislev I always thought were really solid, so I was quite surprised when I saw it. 2 Man-Eaters. Yeah, Man-Eaters are really good here. Bloodthirster could be cool. I was thinking of going Dull Bloodthirster. But yeah, I've just woken up from a nap, so my micro to dodge Iron Blaster shots may not be the best. Hey, just bring a load of infantry and be fine. What's the worst that could happen? They die horribly. At least it's blood for the Blood God and skulls for the Skull Throne. Death Path's a good fun map. A little bit not the greatest for Khorne. There's not that many places to hide, but we can focus on side objectives if we need to. We can always do it if we need to. You've been having a strangely great Nurgle ladder day? Awesome, man, Sora. So you got any good replays, feel free to shoot them across in my Discord. There's a link down below. Yeah, we got some Minos, don't worry, boys. We got some Minos in here. But yeah, feel free to shoot across, man, if you got some good games and stuff. I actually played a really great Domination game, which I cast yesterday, which is one of my favorite Domination games I've actually played, which was with Nurgle against Slaanesh, which is typically really bad for Nurgle. Against top tier players. It was against another clan dude, and man, we got triple capped early on, and then we had a comeback of the century. It was really freaking cool stuff. I won't let you know who wins overall. It's a very close game, but annihilate them. Keep the doggos. A little bit of pressure that way. And my eyes are when you're so you're just waking up from a nap, so your eyes are even dodgy. I'm looking at the screen, but I'm looking through it rather than looking at the units. If Cathay is so good in land battles, one assumes they benefit a lot by being large armies in Domination. Yeah, that's the idea. So, pretty much, they mentioned that in the patch notes of the patch that's going to be coming out. That Grand Cathay is struggling the most, and they're looking to change that. And they seem to think they start better with larger armies, which I would agree with. It allows just a little bit more synergy and a little bit more protection of their back line, which is where their damage is done from. So hopefully, by increasing the starting armies, it'd be fun for everyone because a lot of people want these larger thematic fights early on in the battles rather than just at the end of the game. And at the same time, it'll help Grand Cathay. The Minotaurs are definitely a price. Yeah, the basic Minotaurs I don't think are good. I think the great weapons, though, can be gnarly. Oh, look, an Iron Blaster. Who could have foreseen such a rare unit on the side of battle? So we do have one Iron Blaster. We got Scrag the Slaughter, of course, and some Blood Doctors. Okay, cool stuff, cool stuff. Let us just vibe then for now. Yep. And move up with the Hounds a little bit. If my opponent does get a little over-eager and pushes out, we can even go for a cheeky attack on that boy. Yeah, if he's shooting Furies, I'm more than okay with that. Yes, Duke over the mountains, my beautiful birdies. Okay, we took some damage. Okay. It's okay. So, Khorne can struggle up against such units like this, in general, because we don't have the best backline harassers. I mean, we've got some of those powerful, dog units in the realms, but getting them there, obviously, can be a little bit tough. But let's just keep trying our best. Oh my god, that Finn does not like missing. I don't blame it. Personally, if I'm aiming an artillery piece, I don't like to miss either. Okay, let's send you this way. Okay, he's getting bored here. He's getting bored. I understand that. I understand. Oh! Dodge, please, good sirs. Okay, let's just do a big push now. Get nice and aggressive in his face. Oh, those gorges. Naughty gorges. Do a cheeky jump down here, just make sure he's being honest. Just gonna yeet towards the Iron Blast for now. Yeah, I probably should have just pushed from the off. I hate this Finn so much. Die, please. Okay, so you gonna let me jump it? No, I don't think so. Just got little guys there. Okay, we can just drive him back, hopefully. Cool. Well, we're catching out lead belts at least, which is something. And then we're gonna push it all the way through onto him a little bit. Cool. Now let's get the Hounds going. Just start eating aggressively, which is the best way to play in any game mode of all time. Cool. So I'll shut down the back. Try and pull you bad boys out of there.
One of your units has been destroyed.
One of your units has been destroyed. Okay, we're saving up a little bit of money. He's got the gorges over on that objective, so let's just send you guys there. Get some... I meant to get hounds there, accidentally clicked spawn. It will do. It will do. So yes, pull you guys back. And let's get you guys going this way. Awesome stuff.
Conquest.
Okay, we're not going to be able to kill you. Pull back of our troops and make it play fuzzy middle. I believe in you, dude. You can force path your way through some little goblins. No! Furies! Do as I command and don't get stuck on one model. I believe in you. I believe in you! Okay, we've captured the objective at least. Let's just keep pushing. And let's get some more Furies on the battlefield. And again, just go after the lead belchers. The problem against ogres is you have to, like, look how far behind we are, like, gold-wise, just to shut down, like, 1 or 2 units of theirs. Ugh!
Spreading destruction.
Get out of the way of that.
We go with yours.
Okay, we attempted a dodge there. It did not work, unfortunately, for us. Cool, looks like his lead belch is about to be shut down. Iron Blast is about to be jumped. And he's not summoning more in. Always a positive. Let's get some blood letters into the action. And just push for those objectives. Cool, let's surround Scrag the Slaughterer. You guys can jump this lone unit. Got his big bad boy on the run. Our Lord's doing fine. Keep pushing through with some of our infantry here. I want to just kind of keep my my little duck flappers on his neck.
Yes. Visit destruction.
Okay, let's try and get our Lord out of here. Okay, he is summoning some Sabertusk packs. Oh, where did my hounds go? What? That's why I sent hounds this way like 5 years ago. Okay, that was bad play from us.
For chaos.
Let's keep pushing here.
Relish. Annihilate them.
Let's pull you guys back. And keep getting nice and aggressive. Let's run away. Okay, got double gorges on the way. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, a triple. Not quite a triple, a double. I'll take it.
Chaos warriors.
Give me all the gorges you possess and more. See who wins there. Let's get some of you just to help out. Actually, I'm going to duck. I really want to win that fight. Oh, my God.
Army of the dark gods.
Having air effect spells on someone like Scrag is always pretty scary.
Gods chosen.
Cool, look how much pressure we've put on this thing, and it's not alive. Does not care. We've managed to pull back the damage value considerably, though, which is nice. Cool, yeah, let's get you guys going off the lead belchers. You guys can cap this objective, and we should get the lovely double cap, which is nice. Right, let's hop over on to these bad boys. Keep chasing down the enemy general if we can. We may lose our general here. He's trying to get out. And there's a lot of gorges about. Cool, Iron Blaster has been jumped. Yes, Iron Blaster, die! Die! All that is holy. May you be vanquished from our realms. Okay, let's just keep going super aggressive. I'm not really caring about the objective right now. Spawn, you're out of control. That's fine. That's fine. I believe in you. Let's get another unit going this way. Cool stuff. So we should claim objective 1 there and get the lovely double cap. We have slain the most beautiful unit in the game, luckily for us. Get the Flesh Hounds going for a road attack. We might be able to save our general. And we're getting a big buffs over here as well from the Locust of Wrath, so hopefully we're getting some decent damage here. And yeah, we got that unit off the battlefield of the lead belt. Let's just fly back and continue to bog down that enemy in these big grindy fights. Excellent. Excellent. Damage value wise, we are back, baby. And now we have the double. We could... Alright, let's just be a little sneaky here. And send our hounds over to objective 3. I swore I sent hounds earlier on to our home objective as well, but... Okay, we seem to be losing the majority of the battlefield, though. That's fine. This is probably cost-effective, though, for us there. We just now need to focus on actually getting some army back on the battlefield. We do not have much. Our hounds are racking up around the trees again. Our Chaos Spawner is doing their thing. Yeah, look at the size of my opponent's army. That's pretty scary stuff. Get some halberds to join our boys in the mid. It's kind of crazy considering damage value-wise, we're actually right behind them. And he shouldn't be getting a comeback bonus yet, but... interesting. I guess we've got, like, units spread across the battlefield a lot more. And also we've got, like, a whole unit of Chaos Spawn just vibing in the distance there. Bit of Flesh Hounds up and around. Fight me! And where are our halberds? They're trotting over nicely. We summoned them from the wrong point, but it's okay. And we're going to start capturing the side objectives. We can slow our roll a little bit and go for side objectives if we need to. Halberds are taking their sweet time. That is, you know, the life of a corn player. Okay, he's coming over to this objective. Let's fall back a little bit there. And we have spawn again. So let's get these spawn going this way, and then maybe get halberds actually going all the way along. Start pushing towards our home objective there. He has such a bigger army. How on earth is this? I'm outvaluing him, or close to valuing him. And he didn't get any extra resources. That's strange. His army's like way bigger than mine. I guess it's just maybe the timing. Who knows? Who knows? Let's actually just buff these boys. I'm going to make sure they win. Get 2 units over there. Yeah, this guy's like spawning like 50,000 units. My god. I guess a lot of them are like Noblars and stuff. A lot of them are not, though. A lot of them are not. Get some blood letters a little bit quicker. And try to run for the objectives. We have taken the lead now, which is nice. And this feels painfully slow. Like, painfully slow. For our forces to get anywhere compared to the ogres. Okay. This unit is going to be sacrificed to hold back the enemy, hopefully. Bloodletters, please move with some kind of passion in your hearts. Make you a little bit speedier. Run away with the doggos. Move spawn in if they would like to hurry their bouteilles up a little bit. You guys can come around, bring in the bloodletters. Cool. They actually have like 2 models in this objective. They should not be decapping it from this unit of Chaos Spawn. But they are. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Let's get them there. This objective has also been lost. Man, honestly, we're just being absolutely screwed. But like, we're out damaging the enemy. Or not out, we're like, not out damaging the enemy, I take that back. We are losing. But like, not by enough that they should have 5 times the amount of units than us on the battlefield. Yeah, I think that's GG's. I don't think there's much we can do, honestly. This is insane. And they're still getting more money. Yeah, we may get the horn back soon and maybe I'll start this situation, but I doubt it. Double Doggo's moving over here to help support. All our troops be dying. Yeah, we are actually capturing that objective back, but I don't think that's going to last for long. Realistically, let's get some Furies over there. I just need bodies on the actual battlefield would be nice. Try and get you guys away. Buff the melee attack. Get some old Furies over there. Try and dodge the undodgeable. And yeah, undodgeable. Okay. Love you. Jump you. Jump you. And you guys can actually flood on the objective. Nice. Bam doggos, I suppose, is the answer to most things in life. We are technically claiming that objective again, but I don't know. I don't think so. They're just double gorges, just killing everything. Yeah, there's no way we can get these objectives back. GG's. GG's. Man, I have no idea what happened there. Like, that must have been garbage timing by us. Like, we had basically the same damage value and almost no units on the battlefield in comparison. That's insane. That is, like, insane. they had about, I don't know, 3 times the amount of units we had on the battlefield with the same damage value, and they, at the time, I think had more cap points than us. Or at least shouldn't have been receiving, like, comeback bonus. That was absurd. But again, it is, you know, it's ogres. Huge ogres. Alright, let's get keys. Ogres are super underpriced? Yeah, they are, for real. For real. But even so, they didn't even have, like, that many... I suppose they had a lot of, yeah, they had a lot of crap. A lot of, like, basic builds and stuff. Yeah, I don't know when the update's coming, but I'm excited for it as well. Like, better unit responses, I think, was something that was promised. There's that. Extra domination, like, funds and stuff's going to be pretty cool. And then just, like, balance and fix in general, particularly to ogres. Like, ogres are super oppressive. I don't think I faced ogres once in a tournament yet because I've banned them every single match, like, regardless of what faction I pick and play. Like, I just ban ogres flat out. Because they're just that good. I think in the hands, like, a good tournament player, I don't know if they're, like, beatable, but I play with, like, equal skill. There is, like, some decent counters to them in a way. But, particularly in domination. Like, land battles, I find them less oppressive to a point. Alright, we're up against the Rollmops Warrior. I like the name quite a bit. So, how do we want to fare with this? We could be in Catherine, because she's kind of cool, but I feel like Boris is the Chad, though. Boris is the boy. That's nice as well. So let's bring him with some polar bears. Let's get a couple of sleds. I don't want to, like, have an abusive amount of sleds. Saying that, I'm tempted to bring the heavy wall sleds there as well. But let's maybe go for a little Garom instead. Cool. And we'll maybe keep, like, a heavy sled in reserve or something. Let's keep, like, a heavy sled there. I like the Ice Guard as well. They're pretty cool. I don't think they're going to be that useful in this matchup, though. Get a couple of Streltsy. A couple of cheap Kossars. Get some... some cheap ones here. Let's get a Frost Maiden of Ice. They're on a Warbear, and we basically just want Heart of Winter, realistically, I think. And then we can kind of play around. I mean, like, my heart's telling me Elemental Bear. It's what my heart's telling me, but my brain is saying don't be a fool. I think we're just going to get more heavy walls. They're pretty badass. We don't have that much in this army as a problem. I fit. Oh, apparently we're ready. Nerf Iron Blast and Gorges? Yeah, like... yeah. That's, Iron Blast and Gorges are the most oppressive things in the game by far. I think way worse than Zinc Shields. For real. You seem surprised, that's always the way of ogres? I guess I don't play ogres that often, you know? Because the most I've been playing is mainly in tournaments, and as I said, like, I just ban ogres every single game regardless. The Zargard, yes. The Elemental Duck is what we need. Major Mullah, see, a person of class and culture, understands the Elemental Duck. I've been petitioning this for ages, for like years. I'm like, CA, bring me more Duck units. I mean, we got Zinch, so I can't complain, right? I cannot complain. Yeah, I'm not sure. They normally drop patches on Thursdays, Major Mullah, so maybe this Thursday we get the patch, maybe not. I can't remember if it said, like, when we'll get it, though. Alright. We are here on the glorious map. Controversial map. Some people hate this map. I don't hate it that much. We'll see if I lose. If I lose, then we can blame the map, alright? But if I win, the map's fine. That's the way I tend to do things. Yes. Cool. Our opponent is also gone relatively elite. Hopefully get a big Scarbrand fight. I like Boris versus Scarbrand. Like, Scarbrand will win 1-on-1, but it's always like Chad when you see Boris kind of like drag it through the support of his men. Kind of leading from the front. Yelling for Kislev and the great bear god Urson is always a good chance. Alright. I'm posting got 5 units, so I'm going to ready up. I feel like it won't take that long to set up. Get the little Grom going. No, he doesn't have Scarbrand. That's fine. Oh, it's... oh, baby. Double Mino Great Weapon. Absolute Chad here. They'll do okay against the Bear Cav, I think. I mean, the bear cow will do good against them as well. I like this guy's build. He's got a lot of style. Why are you not playing Nurgle on the dedicated Nurgle map? I mean, it is high elfy, right? So I feel like high elves and Nurgle get along quite well. Well, Nurgle likes high elves. I don't think high elves like Nurgle so much. Would be my general opinion on the matter. Oh my god, it's triple! What a lad! This guy's a nutcase. I respect him so much. I respect this guy so much. I respect him more than I respect myself here. He might be looping around to try and take down Little Grom. Little Grom doesn't like dying, though. Little Grom, not a fan. Okay. In comes the dreaded kite. We're going to have to kite this guy back a little bit. Yeah, he's going to try and pin us in with the Furies. I like this guy's style already. Let's just get in some cheap fruit. Some bodies on the battlefield. Yeah, we've got mass, I'm afraid, Furies. We have mass in the road. Keep moving back. We're doing some pretty decent damage there to his lads. Yeah, the Furies, you think you can stop the war sleds? I was born in the war sleds. Molded by them. I didn't see the land till I was nearly a man. And it was nothing but blinding. Okay, we're doing some nice damage here. Let's just keep falling back for now. We shall make our stand around Little Grom, of course. With the support of our archers. Nope, he's going to run away. Okay. Better life decision. I feel like he was kind of all in by that point, but... Oh, no, he's coming to fight. Okay. Well, let's go in for the Jewel now. The dreaded Jewel of Jewels. Looks down that one unit. Try and buff our lads. See how this fight goes. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Boris is doing a number on the enemy. Damage value-wise, we're like miles ahead. Of course, like battlefield control and stuff, we're doing garbage right now, but don't worry about it. That's what I'm like, don't worry about it, we're fine. We're fine, I swear.
One of your units has
Don't
been
run away from
destroyed.
Boris. Boris wants to say hello. Rotate the heavy wall bears in. Let's get a cheap unit as well, just to go cap. Kislev aren't super worried about capping early on normally, so it ain't the end of the world. But... Okay. Yeah, let's double sled you boys up, nice and good. And my Kossars should be stiff. Should be fine up against the spell push. Most of the Minotaurs are dead. Gonna get a single cap as well. Yeah, Boris is having like just the greatest time ever. This is like Boris's wet dream. He goes to bed and dreams of just like being knee deep in Khorne forces. Comrades retreat! We are going to have to make up a lot of ground again though, map-wise. I have a load of money in the bank. I don't even know what I'm saving up for here, really. I guess let's just get some more infantry. And start doing a push towards the mid. Now that we're kind of cleaned up here. Taking us a while, unfortunately, to get rid of the flesh hounds. Okay, we'll go get the home cap, though. Armored Cossacks. Got the messy fight, but it looks like we are about to be victorious in it. And let's get a little Grom shooting some Minotaurs again. So we have the home cap. We're actually going to do some wild stuff and just like try and float all the way around to our opponent's objective. Oh, hello. We have some more sleds back. Hunt you down. Kill those flesh hounds quickly, please. And get the Kossars moving forward a little bit. Get our light war sleds moving forward to do a bit of poke. We'll put you guys on skirmish mode. And yeah, wrap you guys up and around. I feel like my opponent must be saving up for something expensive here. Now we're going to make a push for the mid. Yeah, let's keep poking the Minotaurs. Some Zargard in there. We can start getting Streltsy in now as well, a little bit more. Okay, yeah, we're just going to kite their general away from the main fight. That's fine. You know what? Let's actually just chase off these Minotaurs. You guys going in there. Little Grom can be a little bit more chill. Just a little bit. Okay, damage value-wise, we're not quite doubling our opponent, but we're doing close. No, my glorious sleds. Okay, we will buy you back. Do not. Gossars! Let's get you in to help take out this unit. It looks like I've got a load of halberds on approach.
One of your units has been destroyed.
Start poking them down a little bit. Get some Streltsy in the action. Okay, looks like the Minotaurs are basically done for now. So I'll just harass in at the back. Follow the bear, indeed. Indeed. Okay, let's just bounce around a little bit. Looks like he's actually attacking my cav. That's fine. We can drag him out of position, like away from the box. Away from the middle. And let's get the Zargard Crackalack in as well. Cool, things are going pretty good. We've got a disadvantage on points right now, but I won't worry about that too much. You going that way? Actually, no. Let's keep his heads fine. Got the Zargard on the way. Unfortunately, like, in general, our infantry is slow as hell. With, like, Streltsy and so forth. So our opponents can react to them pretty quickly, but you gotta believe, you know. Gotta believe in the heart of the Streltsy and they'll believe in you. Move you boys over this way. And sleds are so nice. They're so nice. For a Kislev player. For everyone else, they're a bit of a nightmare. Ooh, I like this. Let's try and hold them back with the cheap or the like injured unit. And the healthy unit can just move forward and start shooting again. Sons of Kislev. Okay, our sleds are nearly spent. Let's just move them over here. Boris is still having a day. Still having a day. Let's just support the lads a little bit more. Get the Zargard in the mid. And probably just some armored troops to come support again. Again, it's like a long-ass map. This is, I'm assuming, why you called it a nurgle map, because it takes 5 years to get to the center. But, I don't hate this map for nurgle. If you win the initial fight, you're fine. You lose it, you've lost the game, because you can't recover as nurgle on this map. So let's get you guys lined up so you can shoot a little bit. Let's use that, might as well. Get rid of the flesh hounds. Get rid of those pesky flesh hounds. Okay, they chasing me? Don't you chase me. I don't want to deal with bloodletters. We're Streltsy, we're not designed for this. Yeah, I need some more combat troops, really. Let's switch targets. Yeah, the Streltsy play maybe not the best idea. We're kind of getting jumped right now by everything. But Streltsy are okay in combat. We've got like little war axes. Look at us go. Go Streltsy. Oh, point blank shots are so cool as well. Some of the guys getting flung up and down, but it's okay. They're doing it in the name of Kislev, so they're having a blast, realistically. The Motherland's finest. Keep getting more infantry troops in. Let's get some heavy war sleds in. They're a lot more swaggy. They got more drip than your basic ones. And so many flesh hounds everywhere. This guy's a big flesh hound supporter. Start moving our troops back into the mid. Little Grom just been an absolute chat as always. Looks like he's now summoning Furies, which is actually good for us. They have no capture weight, of course. Oh no, it's my Frostmaiden bugged. Ah, she's brought every spell. I hate when that happens. There's like a bug where your castle will bring every single spell, which seems fine, right? Because you got them for free, but you actually didn't because they're more expensive on the map, which is obviously a big pain in the butt. You have more light war sleds coming in. Let's just jump the flesh hounds, I guess. Boris is doing like a good job here, but he is struggling to take down all the flesh hounds himself. Get all our troops lined up. Streltsy doing fine. Pouring shots on feet. And now we're starting to do a lot of these nasty flesh hounds. The heavy war sleds should help there quite considerably. Zargard going to be going down, but it's okay. Yeah, we're going to do an expensive purchase and just move there. Expensive not because they're an expensive unit, but because they weren't fully healed yet, so they're a bit more pricey. Little Grom's just been going absolutely hammy. Streltsy, let's move you guys that way a little bit. And Boris, I mean, you're holding back all the flesh hounds, which is quite useful. I'm tempted to go jump this cultist instead. Oh my god, my enemy general's still alive? What? He's been like hidden for me for ages. Okay, a little sneaky back cat. He's got some Furies, but it's going to force my opponent to react there. Got some Bloodletters coming in, which is a bit cheeky. It's a little bit cheeky. So go run them over. And I would like my lovely maiden, my fair maiden, to come over. Oh, look at the Schultz just roasting, lads. With the help of Boris, of course. Boris has been a Chad so far. I love Boris. He's a badass indeed. Just some more heavies. And so much more coolness with a heavy war sled compared to a normal war sled, I find. Cool. And we have the back cap going on. It's quite nice. My opponent's going to have to force himself to react to that situation. Enemy general is dead. The heavy war sleds claim his skull in the name of Urson, the great bear god. Of course. Let's keep popping the bloodletters. Let's just get in some cheap infantry right now. Just to move in on the objective. Got heavy war sleds as well. Let's push the enemy. It's looking pretty comfortable, if I'm being honest. My opponent's summoning Fury. It might be enough to stop my capping. Guess what? Let's move some heavy war sleds over there to go assist the cap situation. Need to hunt you down. Let's line up the Streltsy nicely. Oh my god, the friendly fire on Little Grom, I love it. You see, if it's in the name of Kislev, it's not friendly fire, it's fire that is friendly. And let's get more cheap troops and start just pouring onto the objectives. My opponent's going to be really pressed for time now. Okay, this unit of war sleds is getting jumped, though, heavily by the flash hound. Let's continue to try and move out here. We might get the triple cap. It's at least going to force my opponent to think about it. Get a little Grom in a better position. Let's, yeah. Basically shoot anything that's miles away for now. I love the dramatic music in this game. It's so hype. Even if like the end's like a little limp, it's like dun 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 dun. It's so good. Yeah, let's keep the flesh hounds at bay. They're gonna kill our troops. But oh no, okay, I thought we had enough to cap that. Okay, then maybe just run around and be a nuisance for yourselves. Cool. War sleds. Let's start rolling dirty. Oh god, these war sleds are silver chevron. Did I make them silver chevron or did they earn that? Boris pushing out as well. Bloodletters do not like being shot, fun fact of the day. Is Little Grom out of ammo? You know what? I'm not even going to get rid of Little Grom. Little Grom can face the enemy head on, as the mighty, beautiful war bear contraption of death has always wanted to be. I think over here, at least if we hold back the enemy, we're just fine. Yes! Wolf tough Kislevites. And let's move some armored troops over. Let's go, Little Grom! Face me! Face me in hand-to-hand combat. You underestimate the power of the Little Grom. Go on, yes, yes! That's what you get for crossing such a powerful contraption. Alright, let's jump all the enemy infantry. Yeah, Boris, you can go kill this cultist or something. Cool. Oh, so close to being capped, not quite. You know what, let's just be a pain in the butt, just in case. Oh, okay, we won anyway. GG's. GG's. Let her concede and let him win with the build. It was a pretty cool build. It's a pretty cool build, I must admit. With the old the triple minos, but yeah, just... If you'd sat back a little bit and been a bit more defensive, then they're such a heavy investment. And they're fantastic damage dealers. Honestly, Minos and Corn Grappins are super underrated in my opinion, but you got to protect them. And against Kislev, that's really hard to do with the long-range prowess. War Sleds, 1.6k, 1.4k, Little Grom, 2.3k value, 2.4 and Boris, yeah, they never stood a chance. 1.5 and 1 unit, but alas, that was it. So what I'll do now is probably... Let's see if we can jump in a random guy's lobby for a land battle. If not, I'll host a lobby. Yeah, thank God I didn't bring the Elemental Bear. See, Alexander, you're right. I would have been in all kinds of trouble. No. What's going on here? Not see any lobbies. There we go. Open USA vs Russia. There's not that is any. That's sad. Let's host a battle then. It shall be called Le Duc. And yeah, password 123 if anyone wants to hop in and have a game. Let's actually get 2 people in. I'll host a spectator. If anyone wants to hop in, password 123, it is Luduk. Let me choose a cool map. Let's go to the Great Hunt Tomb. Sounds pretty awesome, and it's about Norska. Just feel free to play what you want. Just make sure you do attacking rules and that kind of stuff. Otherwise, I'll end up kicking you out the lobby and so on. And so on. But yeah, if anyone wants to play, feel free. If not, it's cool. I can always hop in and host the lobby myself. What's up, dude? How's it going, Brian? Or Brian Slav? Hope you're having a good day, champ. We're just doing a little fun PvP stream here. Nothing too crazy. Bit of domination, bit of land battles, bit of free-for-all. All that good stuff. It looks like we have Midnight Sun. I believe there's a train to be in DBD. We need to get some Paris games in soon, actually. But up against the mighty Stormrunner. The Great Hunt Tomb shall be the map. And yeah, play whichever faction you want. And just don't be a knob, basically. Like, always attack and that stuff. And that glorious stuff. Looks like we may get Slaanesh versus Nurgle. This is going to be a juicy affair. I think in Domination, this is heavily favored to Slaanesh. In land battles, I think maybe heavily favored into Nurgle. Like, does Slaanesh have the punch? Because their mobility counts for a lot less on land battles than it does on Domination. We'll have to see if that makes a bit of a difference. It's a Bretonnia map. Oh, is it the lady rather than an elf? Okay, that makes more sense. The lovely lady of the lake. Up to no good as she always is. Alright, let's get a big fat stretch going. And yeah, seeing a fun, chill little Sunday stream. Don't normally stream on Sunday, I'm normally working. Of course, I am off work at the moment. And doing a bit earlier, just because I was a little bit tired, so I knew I was going to be able to do a stream at 2. Lovely little sip of water. Quickly going to check Discord as well, because I'm awaiting a few messages. While we wait for these players to hop in fully. Cool. Looks like we are all good on the Discord. Yeah, if you guys want to join the Discord, by the way, there's a link down below in the description. And you can submit replays there, get involved in tournaments and live streams and events and so on. Definitely going to be doing some tournaments this week. Probably a Domination tournament. I haven't hosted like a super competitive Domination tournament in a while. So we'll probably do a Dom tournament and then maybe a one-build Battle Royale like land battle tournament a little bit later on. But Slaanesh versus Nurgle it shall be. I think Midnight Sun is probably... I think they're both ready. It's so funny that you pretty much just have to cycle through the like faction emblems to say you're ready right now because there's no chat box. Hopefully we get a chat box in the patch. I really hope we get a chat box in the patch. When these guys ready up, we will get crack. Looks like Midnight Sun is ready. It's gonna be a tough fight for Storm, I think, here against Nurgle. We'll have to see like what schemes he can bring to drag down an Exalted Great Unclean One. I don't know if Midnight Sun's brought a Unclean One. Actually, I'll leave it as a surprise. We won't look yet. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, from my experience anyway, I suppose. I always speak from my experience in these things, so feel free to disagree. But yeah, I found Slaanesh just mass cav, and you just stop Nurgle ever getting on the objectives, pretty much. Is what I found from a Slaanesh player's point of view, but we'll have to wait and see what these lads do bring. Oh, we got some demon... Are they Exalted Demonettes? Or just the basic one? Come on. Be the awesome ones, I believe in you. Hopefully they're the awesome Exalted Demonettes. Be a big fan of that. Double Soul Grinder is going to be very nasty, though, to this infantry, relatively infantry-heavy Slaanesh build. Got tons of cav, though, and flyers. They've got plenty of harass. But taking down an Exalted Great and Clean One plus Double Soul Grinders is going to be really tough with just Nakari. Like, really, really tough. Yeah, you just don't fight Nurgle. Like, you just play to whatever objectives Nurgle's Lord's not on, you just go to them, basically, is how you face Nurgle, I found. With Slaanesh. And in the hands of like a good Slaanesh player, it is nigh on impossible to get on objectives. Oh. Alright, cool. That was weird. There was a bit of a sound glitch. We seem it to be back in. So, without further ado, let's look into the builds. For the mighty forces of Stormrunner and Slaanesh, we have double Exalted Demonettes. Interesting choice. I mean, expecting a blob fight, and then coming in, I believe, with Enchant. As soon as Charmed, -8 melee attack is going to be pretty tasty. We then have a load of Marauders Slaanesh Hell Scourges, which is pretty cool. They've got some kinky whips on them. couple of Furies up in the sky, which I like to see, and of course Inkari down on the ground. Personally, I'm a bigger fan, at least in Domination, of the Exalted Lord, rather than Nikari, but I think Nikari obviously still packs an even bigger punch. It's just rather expensive. Coming in with Will and Prey, Wit Stealer Sword, the Lash of Slaanesh, Slice and Shards, and Acquiesce, which is a pretty cool toolkit. Got a load of cavalry as well, in a mixture of Seekers of Slaanesh and Hellstriders, I believe 2 on either flank, and some Furies dotted around. For the forces of the mighty Nurgle, we do have triple Plague Bearers in the front, one of which is Exalted. Not something you get to see every day. Pretty cool to see the Plague Bearers brought like this in action. One of those units which, of course, you don't normally see in Domination due to the fact they are incredibly slow. You will see them in openings sometimes or by summons, but obviously it takes them a very long time to get anywhere. Massive HP pools, though. They really are like the ultimate meat shields. A lovely, just little Soul Grinder box. Just hold the Soul Grinders in the middle. We've got the one unit of Spawn and Nurgle in there, a couple of Forsaken, or single Forsaken, a couple of Nurglings, I should say. And then look at our little boy, just the Exalted Great Unclean One of Nurgle, coming in with the usual stuff: Stream of Corruption, Miasma of Pestilence, although it's all bringing Blight Ball, which is interesting, and Fleshy Abundance, so quite an expensive boyo. And of course, with the little Nurgling, which we like to wave to. Hello, my friend, in the bell. Getting ready for a big fat Royal Rumble. You think it's too much? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. If he can protect the Soul Grinders, it's going to kill like the majority of the infantry. But I guess the big demon already kind of kills all the infantry anyway. So yeah, maybe you're right. We'll have to wait and see. But I do like the Soul Grinder pick as well. One, it's very flashy, and it's going to struggle a little bit against the cavalry. But with support from the Spawn and the ground forces, you never know. So instantly, Midnight Sun, of course, does have the high ground here, making Obi-Wan quite proud. In fact, this map's pretty uphill for Slaanesh. This is not the best map. I thought this map was on the competitive roster for Inticity's ladder battles, but maybe I mistook the name there. Soul Grinder's going to continue to fire down, though, just trying to do some nice damage. Although the slope may make it harder for the mortars to connect properly, ranged shots do sometimes struggle over kind of bumpy and uneven terrain compared to those like juicy flat maps. Little shots going to be raining down, and we can follow those shots. A lovely bit of juke in there coming in from Storm, though. Does mean he's able to juke 99% of the shots, only taken 2 losses there. Is quite impressive stuff. Instantly moving to the safety of the trees. Forsaken moving out to the left-hand side, and the Plague Bearer is simply going to be standing firm for now. Lovely shots down the flanks of the cavalry. And these type of units, the anti-infantry style Soul Grinders, or like any range shots like this, always feel free to shoot into cavalry as well. You tend to do a lot of damage, particularly down the flank there. Raking down, we can see the snow is littered with the bodies of Slaaneshi warriors there. Mounts seem to have gone back to the warp, but they are left here to rot in the sun. Mortars of Slaanesh are about to engage the enemy in what is going to be the ultimate grind fight. Both these units are designed simply to hold, and lovely little kinky whips and slashes going through. We do get some of the throw-in attack animations from the Plague Bearers coming in. They actually pull out big old blobs of pus and ooze from the middle of their stomachs. And Furies instantly do bound down on the Soul Grinders. They're not going to be able to kill the Soul Grinders, but they will be able to keep them from shooting. One unit of cavalry has already been dealt with. The Seekers of Slaanesh are dealing relatively effectively with the Nurglings, so we'll have to fall back here as well. More Seekers pushing in to deal with the Spawn, who are really struggling here against the double cavalry on the back burner. Fight in the front line is just going to be an absolute grind for both forces, at least until we get the Exalted Demonettes here, and they can really do some big, fat, juicy flank attacks. In the center, we do have Nikari slapping up a Soul Grinder. Will and Prey has gone down, making this gigantic beast of destruction a damp noodle for quite a decent amount of time there, and he's certainly struggling. But the Furies are kind of getting in Nikari's way and allowed the Soul Grinder to escape there, and also allow the Exalted Great Unclean One to come back into the action. The cavalry's doing a good job. Fantastic micro, as you'd expect from Stormrunner like usual. Simply a cycle charging his cav in the back, doing massive damage here. We do get a big whip go down the line on the Plague Bearers and some okay damage. And now the Exalted Demonettes are really getting up into that flanking positions. They're actually jumping Forsaken, which is an interesting fight. I would have rather seen them rear attacked into the Plague Bearers here, because Forsaken are going to be able to give as good as they get against the Exalted Demonettes, which can, of course, be problematic. Though we have the Seekers of Slaanesh also coming for a big fat surround, so I guess it is quite a nice overload of damage on the enemy. Forsaken are charmed as well, which is certainly not something they're going to be enjoying at all, and likewise is the Soul Grinder. Nikari just doesn't want to fight the Exalted Great Unclean One. It's actually really cost ineffective for Nikari. I had a Domination game where Nikari was trying to snipe my bad boy the whole game, and it just does not work. He's simply too meaty. Inkari instead is going after a Soul Grinder. A lovely attempted Blight Boil comes down by the Nurgle player, but Stormrunner's micro once again a little bit too good there. It's going to be pulling back, and they're now jumping and abusing some poor little Nurglings. I would still love him to rear attack into the front line here and help out his front line troops. We do see that from this one unit of Exiled Demonettes, and you can see how effective it is. They rip and tear into the Plague Bearers. And now the Exiled Grand Clean One looks to be standing a bit more alone. Balance power still is Nurgle favoured though. And now the cavalry is going to be coming in for those big juicy rear attacks on to the Exalted Plague Bearers. And the basic Plague Bearers are going to get ripped apart by the Exiled Demonettes, who come screaming like banshees down off the hill into the Nurgle forces. And are just, hitting them on their arses as you would expect, which is doing some massive damage. Look how quickly the turn tides in that fight. Inkari's doing a decent job. We do get a cheeky heal and acquiescence go down on the Soul Grinder, so a buff and a heal at the same, buff and a debuff at the same time. Marauders can rally. The backline's going okay. Nikari definitely wants to jump this Soul Grinder of Midnights. And we've got some more Exiled Demonettes as well who can flood back over here and help take out the enemy infantry. Exiled Plague Bearers doing a fantastic job in the middle. This other unit of Plague Bearers, though, having a far worse time with the Exiled Demonettes being real standouts here, doing some quite awesome work. It looks like the Soul Grinder is going to be shooting some shots in, aiming at Nikari, who's doing a decent job. Has been hit by the Miasma of Pestilence, but despite this, his damage is still going to be huge. Will and Prey goes down on the Soul Grinder, who is scuttling it to freedom like a spider hiding from the wrath of an angry ducky. He's going to be retreating back towards the Exalted Great and Clean One. Nurgle player definitely wants to try to bunch up at the moment and force this into a grind fight rather than getting picked apart. Put your big single entities on these Exalted Plague Bearers and really try and hold the line where possible. But it looks like this Soul Grinder, there is no escape, I'm afraid, with Inkari. Though the Curse of Slug was popped on him, it's still a relatively speedy boyo with 40 speed there, so he'll better outpace most stuff in the Nurgle roster. Going to be falling back and, just doing some nice cycle charging. Unfortunately, for the forces here of Slaanesh, a lot of the infantry and cavalry is starting to give up. The drain effect of the Exotic Grand Clean One is really scary stuff, and the fact he's left alive to the end of the game is quite problematic. He's got 2.7k gold value and is still very, very healthy, so there's pros and cons. He's almost impossible to assassinate, but at the same time, if you leave him alive like this, his Mortis Engine really will be quite problematic for you. The big whip, whacha, comes in there on top of the Exotic Plague Bearers, doing some nice damage. Exiled Demonettes have fallen back for now, and it looks like we've got some cavalry coming back into the fight as well. So very close fight. Balance power is relatively even, slightly in favor of Nurgle. Exiled Demonettes are going to be trying to fall back out of range of the Mortis effect as the cavalry does charge in. The longer the game goes on, though, the more damage value the Soul Grinders will get. It looks like Nikari is just trying to shrug off that rather nasty Miasma of Pestilence, and now coming to snipe the Soul Grinder once more. And the Demonette's going to be coming for a big old swarm, just hitting from both sides. Need to be careful, of course, of the streams of corruption. Exotic Grand Clean One's melee attack is being nerfed here. I do like the idea of killing everything on the battlefield, but oh dear God, Shiver Corruption going to go down. Doing pretty big damage there to the Slaaneshi infantry. Yeah, Nikari probably wants to focus down the Soul Grinder at this point, just get it off the battlefield, considering it is so low. And in comes more of the Slaanesh doing some pretty decent damage. And we get more cycle charging at once again. And yet again, the Soul Grinder finds itself isolated and away from the support of its Liege Lord. A Acquiescence does go down low in that speed and melee defense, meaning it's going to be taking a lot of these hits. And it is certainly doomed to die here. Really low now. And it looks like it is going to start becoming unstable, much like myself, and going back into the wolf, which luckily has not happened to me yet. Exiled Demonettes are going to continue to surround the Great Unclean One. Learn that melee attack is going to be really useful, particularly with Nikari left to snipe. And although the Exiled Great Unclean One hasn't reached his healing cap yet, so it's got potential to have plenty left in the tank. But Nikari, with a spinning animation, cuts and slices the Soul Grinder to pieces, and it looks like he's going to be receiving a rather nasty debuff, unfortunately. Oh no, it's the Witsealer's sword going down, but also Miasma of Pestilence, and it's going to be a hell of a scrap. Will and Prey does go down, though, and it looks like the Exiled Demonette's kind of been beaten down a little bit. The lower HP units are falling back, so they don't get clobbered too much by the Mortis Engine effect, which of course is a good play. Just try and keep that balance power in favor of Slaanesh. Now what you do is you surround the enemy with one unit of Exiled Demonettes at a time. Means you're constantly giving that debuff, and you can cycle charge with Inkari, which is pretty cool. Inkari going to be coming in, slicing, dicing, up to no good, and of course, as always, starting trouble in his neighborhood, but in the most Slaaneshi way possible, so everyone's quite happy. Exiled Demonette's going to continue to hack and harass. It looks like we're going to be getting an Acquiescence once again going down, lowering that melee defense as big attack animations come in. The little Nurgling's trying his best on the bell, but he's more a cheerleader at the moment. than actual general. And it seems like maybe we're going to be in one more spell. It does seem like yet another Miasma or Pestilence be going down. His Grand Clean One, though, has suffered far more damage than Inkari, and I think it is only a matter of time. Very well played game. Oh, it looks like there was some Forsaken coming back as well. Poor lads, they came back to support their Liege Lord in their time of need. It is not going to go well for them. A lovely stream of corruption does go down the line, and Inkari's going to come over here to help finish off and decapitate as many of the Pestilent enemies as possible. Looks like the Demonettes will be going down. It's going to come down man to man, 1-to-1, one warrior to another. I challenge you. It does look like the Grand Clean One has been forced to rampage here, which is a really nice play. He can no longer cast spells, which is pretty useful, and he's taken significant damage here from Inkari. Close game indeed. Can the Grand Clean One whip this one out the bag? I don't think so. Acquiescence going down once again, lowering that melee defense. But now that Inkari can't cycle charge, that's his biggest power gone out the window. I do think the Nurgle players use a bucket ton, though, of spells, so probably not much healing left on the cards, I wouldn't say. Lovely little headbutt animation. It's always good to see a cheeky headbutt here and there. And it's a bit of a scrap. This is some epic stuff. Big old whip to the head. That's gotta hurt. And Kari's going to be trying his best. You can see all the pestilence and decay kind of frothing off this great unclean one, though, as Army Losses kicks in. And Kari is victorious. Taking a blow there, but a lovely feint. And then coming back with some big damage does mean the Exotic Grand Clean One will go down. A lovely slice. A stab right to the belly. And what a game. Awesome game. Oh, no. I tried saving it. It wouldn't let me. Boo. Boo, boo. 4,000 value on the Kari. My God. Oh, the Exotic Demoness, it's so good. 1.9k, 1.5k value. Cav play was pretty solid as well. 1.4k, 940 value. 1.1 on the Asuna Hellstriders. Very lovely stuff there. 105 kills, 4.8k man. Yeah, the Exotic Grand Clean One, it's got quite a bad back because it carries the Nurgle roster every time. It is by far their best unit, I think. It's so juicy. Really nice work there. 205 kills as well. The Soul Grinds, 920, 830 value on them, 884 on the Exalted Plague Bearers, 700 on Spawn, and nothing too crazy right hand about on the other units. Very well played. Very well played indeed. GG. Oh, was that you, sir? Yeah, if you can just shoot me across the replay, dude, that'd be really appreciated. Be really appreciated. The glorious 1v1, exactly. Exactly. Oh, for sure, Nick, but like when all the other factions come in... Oh, feel free to join up anyone, by the way, who wants to play. Yeah, when all the other factions come in, Nurgle are gonna have a bad time. Anything with Skirmish Cav is gonna butcher Nurgle. Hey, finally managed to catch one live. What's up, Twin Tail Gaming? Twin Tail Gaming, that sounds so familiar. Why are you so familiar, Twin Tail Gaming? I don't know why. Yeah, shoot it across Storm just in case. We're going to have a move versus Storm now, which is fine. Let's try and choose a map that we know is decent. Or we choose maps which we know aren't decent. That's the true one. Let's go Troll Country traditional to start with. Traditional. Twin-tail Gaming, that's so familiar. I don't know why. Like, I've got it on the edge of my tongue. But it looks like we're going to get some Grand Cathay. A-move is a Kislev main through and through. What's up, Matthew Coffin? How's it going, champ? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. It was a sleepy start. I had a nap midway through the day. I don't normally do, and I always feel super out of it. So it's a chill stream, a mellow stream today. I played a couple of Domination games early on. The first game was very frustrating. It was against ogres and iron blasters and gorges and stuff. The second game was pretty good. I think it was like a dominant victory, but it was Kislev versus Korn, which is always a fun matchup. It's the one I enjoyed quite a bit. And then we've just been hosting some land battles. I don't really know how long I'm going to stream for today. Just depends how I feel. And we do like 1 or 2 more land battles, and probably hop in some free-for-alls, and then maybe go back to Domination, or maybe do some siege battles, or whatever, really. I'm kind of quite chill today. Quite chill. But I hope your guys' days are going good so far. Hope everyone's been enjoying the glorious Warhammer free action. Awesome, yeah, Midnight Sun just sent me that replay, which is really good, so let's say thank you to them. Thank you. We may cast that one in the future. That was a very good game. That was a very good game indeed. And then we'll have to see. It is going to be Grand Cathay versus Kislev, it seems. That's what these guys are picking. which is a good matchup. Yes, there will be a free-for-all. Please, guys, only join if you have good internet connections, I beg you. The last free-for-all was pain. And I love watching some of Tyrion's free-for-alls, and other ones I'm like, this is pain, because it's just like super laggy. It can be super laggy indeed. I think... Oh, for what move was already there. Looks like he's maybe changing one or two things. I do want to tab out the game for Slank, but I don't want to risk it crashing, so I'm just going to quickly check Slank on my phone. There we go. If you guys got any ideas for tournaments that you want to see in the future, let me know down below. I'm hopefully going to be hosting a few later this week. Probably going to do a one-build Battle Royale tournament and a Domination tournament this week, but maybe for future stuff I might mix it up and do one or two different tournaments. The epic music. I also need to work on a cinematic. That's like my next thing I need to do. Do a cheeky little cinematic trailer for the channel. Looks like the lads are ready to rumble. Let's hop in here and join the madness. What's up, Lindsay? How's it going? I hope you're all good today. Would love to get you in on the action as well. I don't know if you've been playing much Warhammer 3 so far. I'm sure, like the rest of us, you're very excited for when all the other factions come back in so you can main your beautiful characters again. I believe you were a fan of Khalida. Pretty cool builds from these players. I mean, it is War Sleds for the War Sleds gods coming in by a move, which is to be expected here. And I don't really know how Storm's going to contest against them. He does have 2 units of Jade Lancers. That is a lot of War Sleds. War Sleds are pretty tough. Oh, yeah, like 3v3. 3v3 and 2v2 Dom is so good. Yes, Cathay vs Kislev, man oh man. Who has the right to be named the greatest empire? We'll have to find out. Is it Grand Cathay or the mighty forces of Kislev? I like these factions both quite a bit. So we've got a load double Jade Lancers. We have a load of Halberds making up the main battle line. A mixture of Halberds, Peasant Long Spearmen, and basic Jade Warriors. We do have some of the shotguns, which is pretty good fun. Coming in the form of the Iron Hail Gunners. I've seen them get good damage, but they're really hard to get to work effectively. Kind of similar to a lot of units like that in Warhammer 2. So we also have a Jade Warrior Crossbowman. We have 1 unit of Crane Gunners, a double Grand Cannon. And for the Lord, we actually have a foot Dragon-Blooded Yang Magic Lord, which is pretty damn cool. They have some of my favorite animations in the game. They always look so badass. Them and the Alchemists with their kind of like earthbending stuff is really awesome. We've got the Scales of the Celestial Court, which I tend to only bring if I'm bringing them on a mount or something, but still can be useful. We have Jade Shield, Stone Ground Stance. I've never even seen this spell in my life. Extra 100% mass. That is awesome. And with Constellation of the Dragon. I love their idle animations as well. For the forces of the mighty A-Move Hacker, making his debut on today's stream, we do have a double Dervishes on the right-hand side, as well as Heavy War Sleds. And I've spoken about this before. Heavy War Sleds, dripping in swagger compared to the light War Sleds. Always go for the heavy one. Maybe not the best, competitively, compared to the light War Sleds, but more swaggy, 100%. We have Wing Lancers, we have Kossar Spears, and yeah, very fast mobile Kislev build here, so not really going for the push and shoot, which is definitely understandable up against Grand Cathay. You kind of get outshot by them, so going for the mass War Sleds is certainly an option. Load of light War Sleds, we have an Ice Switch on horseback. Hello, this is pretty cool. Hello, milady. She is coming in with Heart of Winter, and that is it. Snowflake Pendant. I do like Heart of Winter. It is 24 Winds of Magic, which is very expensive, though, and it is one of the most powerful spells in the game, however. And a couple more Dervishes on the right, so really looking to overwhelm a gun line. If there was a double Terracotta build, this might really struggle. I mean, the Light War Sleds could shoot it from range, but double Terracotta with a bit of range support could cause all sorts of problems here.
Remember your training.
Yeah, maybe mass to block the War Sleds. Good point. Good point. Yeah, Cathay are not good in Domination, Lindsay. No, 100%. Well, they're actually not that bad in 2v2s and 3v3s, and there's some matchups they're quite powerful in, but they are one of the worst factions. Statistically, they're the worst faction, actually, win rate-wise, in Warhammer 3, but there's some big changes coming in a patch, which I think is coming out soon. Maybe this week, maybe not. I don't want to get people's hopes up about that if it is or isn't. I don't know. But there's a patch coming out, and they're increasing the starting funds for armies in Domination, which will help Grand Cathay out a lot, because they're much better when they have large armies on the battlefield. Now, the Crane Gunner is going to start popping some shots. and do a couple little warning shots to the Kislev forces that, hey, you don't want to mess with us. Go home and surrender, and we will leave your people in peace. Holy crap, Kislev people are tough. Look at that. So many of them just took bullets to the face and not a dead man among them. And nothing but a flesh wound, sire. As they actually take a bit of a dip here. And this is quite nice play. Look at this. They're in like a little dip to help save them from the crane gunners. And then they're going to start opening up on the enemy Iron Hail gunners who do not have good armor. So nice play there. Likewise, we have dervishes coming around the flanks. The Grand Cannons are desperately trying to reposition to shoot. And I don't think there's enough about this Cathay army to really support against so many like War Sleds and Wing Lancers. It's going to be really, really tough. Now, it looks like the Jade Lancers are going to meet the Wing Lancers man-to-man. Crossbowmen going to get caught in the middle of it Jon Snow style, but it seems like the majority of them were protected there as the big fight does start to ensure. We do have a Jade Warrior Halberds nearby and basic warriors. They should be able to surround and break down a lot of these troops. As you can see, the Light War Sleds really going all in here on the Jade Lancers, and we have dervishes getting in the rear. My god, I don't know what these Jade Lancers did to A-Move in a previous life, but he's hating them right now, going all in to try and slaughter them. Grand Cannons have been shut down as well. Light War Sleds are just so good against this style of build, and you can see the heavy sleds as well getting down and dirty into the cannons who are trying to shoot into them point blank range. Halberds doing a decent amount of damage there. You can see damage value wise, the Kislev forces are ahead. I nearly call them Norscan forces there, and we get a big fat juicy Heart of Winter now. This looks disastrous, but I do not believe Heart of Winter affects friendly troops, otherwise all these guys would be dead right now. And yeah, that's really going to crumble this right hand flank. My god, those Jade Lancers got jumped like 7 units and had a Heart of Winter pop from them. My god, that is that's some vengeful hate right there. And yeah, I think that is going to be game there. An early concede by Storm, but 100% understandable. That many Light War Sleds is just pretty damn scary stuff indeed. And just overwhelmed the Cathay forces in an instant. Of course, Terracotta Sentinels would be better here, but likewise, it is a little bit of the build roulette that way. Because if your opponent comes with a load of guns and Ice Guard and so forth, then you're the one who's going to be in a load of trouble. So, well played to the lads there. I think we will probably do one more land battle and get a couple new players in. Yeah, it was just like cav everywhere and chariots everywhere and stuff. It was just nasty. Very nasty stuff indeed. Let us choose one more map. And then I'll probably play in the free-for-alls, I think. Let's go for Peak Hunger as the map. And what we'll probably do is just get 2 new players in to give them a chance. So thank you, Storm and A-Move, for playing. Ooh, I'm going to kick you out for now. If 2 more random people would like to hop in and play, that'd be awesome. We'll do one more land battle before hopping over to some free-for-all action. There is no pressure to, but just gives everyone else a chance. And Storm and A-Move, if you guys want to play again in the free-for-all, feel free to come back. Yeah. Winter is so ridiculous, man. Basically, Lord Croak. If you stay in it, yeah, it does like a disgusting amount of damage. What's up, Mossy Toes? The Mossy Mice themselves is here. And just wait on one more. If not, I'll hop in a game against you, Mossy Toes. Just going to stand up for a second. Yes, you got in. Yeah, password's 123, guys. The lobby is called something. I don't know what. I can't remember what the lobby's called now, but you'll recognize it. It's like duck something. And the password's 123. So I'll give it a couple of minutes. If not, I'll hop in, Mossy, and we'll do a game. And we can do a cheeky game. I'm also going to have a video, by the way, guys, drop in today. So do not worry. You're not only getting a stream today. Yes, sir, feel free to hop in. You didn't play in the last game. The mighty Sirk. Feel free to hop in. Just try and play different factions, of course. I mean, it looks like Mossy Toes is most likely going to go Zinch. Leduc. Oh, it's called Leduc, yes. Very classy. Yeah, like, it's just so many war sleds. It's like, what can Cathay do against that? They've got such good mass to push through stuff. So it looks like it's going to be Zinch versus Ogre Kingdom, which are generally considered the best 2 factions in the game, so it should be a good fun scrap and showdown. I do think Ogres perform a bit worse in land battles than they do Domination. They're still very good. But just in comparison, I think. In comparison. Yeah, like, not hurting friendlies, exactly. And the good thing about that spell, as well, Big Nikal, is the fact that in, like, Domination, You just pop on an objective you don't want your opponent to be on, and it will ruin them. It will ruin them. It is 24 Winds of Magic, though, which is kind of crazy. You can only cast it realistically like once or twice a battle. Well, at least in land battles, you can tend to get a bit more bang for your buck in Domination because the games are just longer. Games should be a little bit longer. So, Ogres versus Tzeentch. What would you guys like to see unit-wise? And then after this, we'll do a free-for-all, depending on how laggy it is. Like, if it's, like, super chill, we can just play a couple of free-for-alls. If the game takes forever, you know, we'll just end up doing, like, one or something. I think that'll be the plan for our little Rogue Sunday stream. I may also do some Dawn of War streams later in the week, Dawn of War 2. I'm trying to infect Turin to play Dawn of War 2. I did a Dawn of War 2 stream like a week or so ago. And he was streaming something. I was like, hey, have you ever played this Dawn of War 2 game? Try and get him over to play a little bit, because I've been having a lot of fun. I'm garbage at it. So it's not necessarily good quality streams, but it's, you know, I enjoy playing it nonetheless. Want to see Screamers? Yeah, Screamers are cool. The flatfish, as I like to call them. Random fact of the day, if you do catch those whilst fishing, they are a nightmare to get out of the water. Because they basically, like, trying to lift, like, a dustpan lid through the water. Because they just, like, the resistance is so much. My weak little noodle duck arms will struggle. Not that I've gone fishing in, like, 10 years or so, but... So it is going to be Tzeentch versus Ogre Kingdoms. Should be a good fun game. Looks like we have double Tzeentch Knights. Big fan of that. No lead belchers or iron blasters from the ogre player. Apparently one of them crashed though. So, Tzeentch, they played their own schemes and got killed. There was a desync in the game. No! I wonder if they're actually playing. Maybe I just got desynced. We'll try and get those two back in. The duck, please don't desync. There we go. We will pray. And the map was something ogres? It was Peak Hunger. Cool. You guys want to join again? It's just me who broke, and you guys are still in the game? No. No. If you guys want to leave and join this lobby, feel free. If you just want to play the game, that's fine. That'd be fine. Chaos Knights is Tzeentch, so cool, man. They're so dope. Honestly, one of my favorite units in the entire game is Lead Belchers, but they underperform so badly compared to Man-Eater Pistols and Iron Blasters. And the crazy thing is they're still really good. Like, Lead Belchers are an amazing unit. But yeah, you're right. Like, Ogre Pistols are just very useful and versatile, and Iron Blasters are just, you know, you want to grab your opponent and push their face into the mud. That's the kind of unit you bring. That is the kind of unit to bring. Yeah, like, I know it's a super old game, Alexander. Like, it's like 12 years old or something. I don't think it's getting very many views and stuff, but it's... I don't know, I like Warhammer Fantasy, and I like Warhammer 40k, and I like the lore and stuff behind it. And I can't really think of any other... But actually, like, let me know. What other Warhammer games would you like me to stream in the future? That could be quite good fun. Let's hope Mossy can get back into the lobby. Fingers crossed. Just check Discord. Looks like he hasn't left a message there. Mossy, if you hear me, please join up. You can just do same builds and go again. There is a new lobby up. It's called like Le Duck. Please don't desync, I believe. Password 123. And we will see. I like the fact you can now type to get maps. And there's nice life changes about this game. I can't wait for the chat box there. It's going to make organising stuff a lot easier as well. Quite a bit easier. Outer region, you can try and join the free-for-all after this. We're trying to get Mossy in now. He was meant to be playing, but the game desynced, so we're trying to get him back in quickly. Fingers crossed we can. Oh, my phone has gone super weird. Let's try and get chat back up on it. We'll give it a couple of minutes. If not, then yeah, feel free to hop in. I tried to quit out after you made the lobby and I'm froze. Give me a sec to restart. No worries. Cool. So it looks like Mossy Toes is back in. Yeah, just go for same armies. And we'll just load in super quickly. There we go. There we go. And then after this, we'll do a free-for-all. So yeah, our region, feel free to try and hop into that. I'll just host a lobby and you know, part of 1, 2, 3 and stuff. Yeah, Donald, but you can have overlapping arcs of fire between lead belchers and ogre pistols, and it is nasty. It is so nasty, the overlapping fire you can do with ogres. Right, looks like we loaded in this time. Hallelujah. Cool looking map as well. Cool looking map. So, for the forces of the mighty ogres, we have no lead belchers, we have no iron blasters, we do have Scrag the Slaughterer and some ogre pistols, so it's loads of good competitive stuff still. Sabotage packs on the left-hand flank. In the main battle line, we have Ogre Ball Iron Fists, a load of Noblars as well. We're actually double gold chevrons. These are the bougiest of Noblars, the higher upper class of Noblar society. Pretty cool to see them in action. We have more Ogre Balls and Sabotage packs on the flanks. Double Ogre Pistol in the center, supporting Scrag the Slaughterer. We have a Hunter. Is he invisible, is the question. He does have the Noblar Thief Stone, which is hilarious and awesome. So we have an invisible Hunter there. Looks like the Ogre Balls will be taking it to the trees just behind them. Dark Ball, Man-Eater Ogre Pistols in the center. Pretty cool stuff, and Scrag has just Troll Gut spell. For the forces of Tzeentch, so they've gone a very spread out formation. Triple Forsaken. We have a double Chaos Knights, a triple Screamers. So someone wanted to see Screamers in the game. Here is your time to shine. Looks like you have had your life dreams and ambitions fulfilled for you here, as the Screamers float elegantly forward into the battle. We do indeed have a load of blue horrors, some of the best infantry in the game. Double pink horrors in the center, which is quite nice. And yeah, I like this build quite a bit. It looks like we have a Herald of Tzeentch of Metal as well. Found Transmutation shall be his poison of choice. Going for a big flank. I like this position quite a bit from the Tzeentch player here, because the map is slightly on a slope. And talking about trying to get small advantages where possible, he's going to be able to push out and rotate round. He's actually becoming Obi-Wan Kenobi and holding the high ground, whereas we've got a little Darth Maul down here, who's going to have to try and shoot his way uphill, which of course will be advantageous for the Tzeentch player. I got my dreams come true. Yes, exactly. Your dreams have indeed come true. The really cool thing, that wasn't, oh my god, my brain froze. I like a brain fart there. Yeah, the really cool thing about the Chaos Knights, of course, is the fact that their ability to cycle charge is just disgustingly good. It's good to see Chaos Knights getting a bit of love. They did get love now and again in Warhammer 2, particularly by a few players. I believe Stormrunner was really fantastic using Knights of Lancers and so on. But these Knights are definitely the most competitive we've ever seen at Chaos Knights in action. Speaking of the high ground, you guys excited for the Obi-Wan TV show that's coming out? I am beyond hyped. Like, I grew up on the prequels, so my little dark heart is like, boom, 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 boom. And they're like, Ewan McGregor's going to be playing Obi-Wan in a show. Like, take all my money. Take all my money and let me watch this show now. And hopefully we'll have an epic Duel of the Fates here as well between these two chads. It's going to be hard to outdo that Slaanesh nurgle game from earlier, though. That was truly the pinnacle, I think, of this stream so far as good games goes. Screamers and Slaanesh are floating high in the and just around the back here. Definitely want to look to jump on the Ogre Pistols where possible. Of course, we're here looking for lead belchers and so on, or iron blasters, and there are none to be seen. The blue horror's pushing forward, pink horror's pushing forward. We got Forsaken. Everything is just going to be rotating around for this big epic confrontation. Oh my god, can you hear that fruit singing in the back? Oh, glorious stuff. Now, the Ogre Balls probably want to, they either hold tight or get aggressive. Against Tzeentch, I tend to find going aggressive is the way to go rather than defensive, so you can try to mitigate some of their range power. Both the Ogre Pistols have pushed out aggressively on this left-hand side. They're doing pretty decent damage though. They can fire whilst moving, and they're relatively swift, of course, being Ogres. Look at the damage they've done to the Screamers, ripping apart the shields and ripping apart this soft, squishy flesh underneath. They're doing some massive damage there to the Screamers, being forced back by the Man-Eaters. That is such nice value there. The rest of the build is me moving up. The Noblar's getting in position, ready to die in the name of their Ogre Overlords. And likewise, Blue Horrors and Pink Horrors shall be moving up. Looks like the Knights are going to be rotating around to the right-hand side slightly. We do have some troops hidden in the trees. This will be a lovely little bait if we can drag the Ogre Pistols far enough wide to help support the Screamers for a big fight here. You then drop the Screamers on the Pistols and the Knights on top of the Saber Tusk pack. Though there is a hidden Hunter, which is going to be quite a nasty surprise for the ogres if they're not careful. Looks like we are getting a big push here, though, with blue horrors launching their plasma grenades onto the rear end of the Saber-Tusk pack, driving them back, and now we have the glorious Chaos Knights pushing forward. But they need to be careful here. If they get pinned in place by the Saber-Tusks and allow the Hunter and the Ogre Pistols to bring the pain on the range game, it'll be a bad day for them. And it looks like that's maybe what we will see. No, Saber-Tusks actually decide to fall back. This is a rather bold unit of Chaos Knights of Tzeentch, but their bold charge, they're always headstrong, ridiculous charge. There's enough to drive away the Ogre player who does fear for his life against such mighty warriors. Elsewhere in the front line, things are going really well for Tzeentch. All the Noblars get obliterated, but at least these bad boys are absorbing a lot of the blue horror ammunition. Pink horrors, though, have plenty left in the tank. Down this side, it looks like the Knights will be clashing with the Saber-Tusk packs. We also have the Screamers coming in. Should be a good fight for Tzeentch, this one. Damage value is relatively close for now. Mossy Toes starts claiming a bit of an advantage as the Saber-Tusks do get ripped apart. We have blue horrors whipping around. More Chaos Knights who can join the party. Ogre Pistols do need to be jumped upon, though. These Screamers need to be dropping down and trying to at least stop these bad boys from firing. Otherwise, the Knights are going to have a really bad day, and you can see many of them being pulled down from their mighty steeds. Seems like the front line, the Ogres are kind of crashing against the front, trying to bulldoze their way along. A nasty final transmutation goes down. Look at the amount of units that's able to catch that. 4 units, I believe. 2 of them are Noblars, though, so nothing too crazy. And the Pink Horrors are laying it on pretty thick. Forsaken having to plug the gaps, though, and hopefully allow the Pink Horrors to survive. Big old pink beam of death comes down as the Ogres continue to push through where possible. Pink Horrors need time to get their value, and I don't know if they're going to have it there in that back game. On this side flank, the Screamers definitely need to jump down on those Man-Eaters. They've been a little bit docile there. Saber-Tusks are fighting double Chaos Knights, not really where they want to be doing, and Tzeentch wants to wrap up this engagement as quickly as physically possible because they need help in the front line. Screamers doing a fantastic job now, jumping on top of the Man-Eater Ogre Pistols, who certainly can protect themselves, though, being a pretty decent melee combatants. Forsaken get jumped by a rather angry Stonehorn, and the Stonehorns have 110 armor. They're certainly no joke. Pink Horrors are doing a bit of a retreat here. Forsaken are trying to hold the ground against the Ogre Bulls, and of course we have the Cackling Spellcaster in the sky, up to 39 kills, not bad with 1 cast and a few shots here and there. Some Forsaken from Mossy Toes are getting dragged a little too far wide. They're actually going to get stopped though by the Saber-Tusks. We also got Blue Horrors, which these guys kind of needed in the main fight. It looks like the Man-Eater Ogre Pistols were able to beat back the Screamers, at least for now. But the Saber-Tusk packs will be going down. That's going to free up the Chaos Knights to ramrod their way into the back here and shut down these Ogre Pistols. We're going to a big fat final transmutation once again. 1, 2, 3, and 4 units all being caught in its embrace, which is not nice whatsoever. Looks like another unit's actually really catching in there as well. And the Pink Horrors are trying to kite the Stonehorn, firing at it with a bit of crossfire, which is certainly not a bad idea whatsoever. Very impressed with the Herald of Tzeentch so far. Look at the damage done to all these Ogre Bulls. It's going to allow the Forsaken to have quite a good time. We do have all these other Tzeentch units coming back into the fray. Now, the Chaos Knights are beaten and bloodied, but I like this quite a bit. They're going to be rotating back up and around to help protect the Pink Horrors. Ogre Pistols running lowish on ammunition. Still getting decent kills so far, though, as you would normally expect. And the Screamers are going to be falling back as well. Forsaken against Noblars is only going to go one way, of course, in the Noblar favor, but with some Tzeentch trickery. Somehow, my beautiful OP Noblars, the warrior gods of legend, have somehow been destroyed by the Forsaken. And yes, that is a little bit of sarcasm there. Noblars, of course, are trash compared to the might of the Forsaken warriors, but I believe in them, and that's got to count for something. Pink Horrors have been firing consistently. They've got a decent amount of ammunition left. They are starting to lay it on pretty thick. Screamers decide to float back to try and hold back the tide of Ogre Bulls, which is just looking to crash upon the Pink Horrors, and I love this. Just pull back and kite. Pull back and kite, bring in the Chaos Knights, and then free up your Pink Horrors once again at 2 shoot. Really lovely play here by Mossy Toes. Been very impressive with what I've seen so far from the Tzeentch player, as more Screamers are starting to float over and help deal with the enemy infantry. Big problems are this Hunter, Scrag, and the double Ogre Pistols all still remain healthy and active. Pink Horrors, though, are coping in the shots, and a lovely little firing arc. Look at this, the shots raining in from all sides. Triple break here in the middle for the Ogre Bulls. Not a good day for them. We are about to see a lovely Troll Guts go down. A little too late, though. You don't want to do it on a broken unit because they might never come back. Looks like this unit of Ogre Bulls instead is going to receive the buff, but the Screamers will do nice damage against them, plus the Pink Horrors coming in. And I believe the Pink Horrors do set units on fire when they shoot. I think that is the case, and if so, of course, that does mitigate some of the healing, which is a change I'm a big fan of. Blue Horrors are swarming at the Hunter. Probably better to push onto the Ogre Pistols, you would think. Likewise with the Forsaken. Shut down those Ogre Pistols and leave the Hunter to the end where you can surround and break him. And definitely get the Cavalry moving in the back as well. Scrag the Slaughter surrounded by Screamers isn't having the bestest of days. particularly with pink horror support nearby. Very close game. Vanspower is slightly ogre favored for now. There's a few ogre units which can come back in the distance. We have Sabertusk packs. 2 units, in fact, which could be really useful. One Forsaken can come back from Mossy Toes against Noblars, but of Midnight Sun. Could be a good fight between those lads. Once again, load of pink horror support coming in. Very, very impressed in general on how the Tzeentch player has been able to keep the pink horrors firing. And look at that burst damage. Lighting Scrag's arse on the fire. Massive work coming in. And it's a 2-for-1 punch, baby. We're about to see that final transmutation come down. Look at the damage. Scrag the Slaughterer getting slaughtered with a final transmutation coming down on top as well. Both those man-eaters going to be feeling the pain. The Chaos Knights, hopefully enough to finish them off. These Screamers should definitely chase off and assassinate Scrag where possible. Hunter is no joke, though. Here can certainly do some decent damage. Of course, the pink horrors will be doing some nice crossfire, though, where possible. It's going to be hard to pin this large creature in place. And it looks like Sabertusks were able to come back into the action. Screamers will be meeting them man-to-man, or demon-to-wolf, or Sabertusk pack. The Herald is going to continue to hunt down at Scrag the Slaughterer. No, he's actually going after some Ogre Balls, which is a Leroy Jenkins style of play, which I can only adore. It looks like the Man-Eaters will eventually be going down. Their reign of terror seems over. Pink Horrors are attempting to shoot this Hunter, but my god, is it a big pain in the butt for them. It is taking considerable damage now. There's still a unit of Screamers in the back, which can come back as well. Very close game so far. Vanspower has fallen in favor of Tzeentch for the first time, and Scrag the Slaughterer definitely needs to be killed and forced off here. Otherwise, a big healthy Troll Gods on him or the Hunter could be really problematic. And it looks like the little chinky chonky bird is going to be looking inside the lovely cauldron there of Scrag, but will be enough here to break him and kill him for good. Screamers are jumping other units on the flanks. Forsaken mopping up a lot of these units. Chaos Knights have been very impressive. Looks like some of the Ogre Pistols are still alive. However, both units of Pink Horrors are now free to fire in once more. And the Hunter definitely wants to get on top of that. And it looks like that's just what he's going to do. Down and over to this unit of Pink Horrors. Cycle charging it pretty damn effectively. We definitely want to see some crossfire and support where possible. In the middle, though, Forsaken, just combined with the Blue Horrors, should be enough to bring down the Ogre Pistols, who have been very impressive all game. And here go the Pink Horrors. They're insane, they're mental, and I love them in every single way. Shooting into the Hunter, which has actually given up his pursuit of the other unit of Pink Horrors, to come back and try to support the Ogre Pistols, which may be the better play, it may not. We'll have to wait and see on how that one turns out. Herald's doing a good job here. It looks like Scrag the Slaughterer will eventually be killed. The Herald, of course, not known for his melee prowess. We do have Sabertusk pack coming back. The Knights, as well as the Blue Horrors, going to continue their march now upon the Hunter, as the Pink Horrors do need to continue shooting, though. Their damage is really quite crucial. Hunter's being pinned in now by the Screamers. Attempting to free up the Ogre Pistols is nice, though, because if he had 2 units, one could chase one unit of Pink Horrors whilst the other could chase the other one, but I think it's going to be in vain. A big rear charge comes in from the Chaos Knights, and the Pink Horrors, my god, the damage! The damage, that was so much! Well played to both the Ogre Kingdom player and the Tzeentch player, Mr. Midnight Sun and Mossy Toes, but Mossy Toes shall be claiming victory today. Very impressive work here by the Chonky Bird. 1.6k gold value, double of final transmutations overcast, and 68 kills regardless of that, coming in with some nice damage with its long-range abilities. The Chaos Knights only 400 and 1,400 gold value, so a tale of 2 different units there and different levels of quality, but they pinned in the enemy rather effectively. Forsaken, 660 and 810 and 640 gold value on them. Pink Horrors, 920 and 660 gold value, taking out pretty key targets. Nice play the Screamers as well, just harass where possible. And Blue Horrors are always a menace in the night for units so cheap, in the mid to high hundreds there. The Ogre Kingdom, Scrag the Slaughterer, only 240 gold value, coming in quite cheap with the Troll Guts there. 1.6k on this unit of Ogre Pistols, 1.4k on the other one, 117 and 84 kills. Lovely work indeed. 1.2k on the Hunter, 165 kills. The other Ogre units didn't do anything too insane. Yeah, looks like everything else kind of got really low value, particularly the Noblars, who struggled quite gravely. But very well played. Awesome game. That was some awesome stuff indeed. GG, says Mr. Wizard. GG indeed. Woo, GG, says Mossy. That was brutal, man. That was a close game. To be honest, I never thought the prequels were bad. Never understood the overwhelming hate. I mean, it's the same. It's basically... Whoa. So, like, people complain about, like, prequels and, like, they've got a lot of problems in them. So do the originals. Like, all Star Wars films are a bit silly, of course. And they should... actually, I'm going to hop in and create a new free-for-all as I'll host it. Yeah, guys, feel free to join. Free-for-all. Ducky. So please do join if you've got, like, relatively sort of internet. Of course, like, connecting to people across the world, there's always going to be a bit of lag, but hopefully it won't be too bad. But, yeah, like, it's, people... don't like stuff changed from their childhood, I suppose, like nostalgia reasons. Like a load of people, for example, hate the Warhammer Total War games because it's not the same as the historic ones they played when they were younger. And it kind of reminds you of like a better time and stuff, I think, or like a young time where life is a bit simpler and so forth. So I think a lot of nostalgia plays parts in it quite heavily. Now, I'm not saying like prequels are amazing movies. Well, they're amazing in my heart because I watched them as a kid. But I think the prequels now get a load of love because people have grown up with them and now older and they have access to the internet and stuff. So, but they all hate like the new trilogy of Star Wars movies, which I was like, yeah, I don't think these are as good as the old movies, you know? But I have to understand that they're not made for me. They're made for the kids of this generation. And, you know, I still enjoyed them. They're still fun movies. And they're never going to hold such a place in my heart as the original ones I watched. But, you know, it is what it is. So, let us go super janky. Let's go corn. Let's do something dumb. Maybe go full cavalry here. Get, like, you on a mount. Go blood throw. And then we can get 2 of you on that. Blood thrones as well. Spell resistant. If that's a cooldown, isn't super useful. Let's leave 1 of you at that. Press like this. And then we can probably get a unit of doggos. Is there a better way of doing this? Maybe just 1 of you. We'll get you on a horse. Just with summon. And then we can either get a blood shrine. Yeah, we can't quite afford. I wanted to get a skull cannon. Because he memes. Let us take away. Awesome stuff. And we can get a regular build. There we go. Oh, what are the rules? Like, don't be like a knob, basically. Like, follow attacking rules. And don't like kite for 5 years. Basically that kind of stuff. There's no like actual rules. We're just doing some chill games. Yeah, blue horrors are some of the best units in the game for sure. They're very cost effective. Yeah, bring what you want. Bring what you want. There's no like unit caps is on basically, just to stop like mass stuff. Yeah, Storm, I'm close to your build. I'm not quite there. I got the Blood Reaper, man. I couldn't resist. It's got such a cool name. I think it'd be a lot more competitive if its air effect magic resistance spell was a bit worse, but constant or something. Could be really good. The problem for them is their other heroes are so much better, like with Summon. It's just so much better. Blood God wants motorcycles. We've got 1 in there. We've got 1 motorcycle, 2 motorcycles technically. 3 motorcycles all around. 3 glorious motorcycles. It looks like Lindsay is ready. We've got Grand Cathay's Ancient Oak Kingdoms. Should be a good fun scrap. Should be a good fun scrap. We're probably going to want beef with Zinch. Just saying, Storm. I know you're listening. Coming for you. I ain't scared of no Zinch infantry. I'm going to run you over. Unless Zinch goes full cav, in which case I'm going to run away. Grand Cathay is going to have a lot of halberds and spears, probably. So we probably don't want to mess with them. Yeah, I don't think full cav's good against these factions now I think about it, apart from Zinch. But, you know, we'll make it work. We'll just run away and hide in the corner and get the last man standing back. 2 Chad plays. Big brain stuff. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream, by the way. If you are, feel free to like and subscribe and all that good juicy stuff. It really helps out. I watched the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy from time to time a few years back, and overall, all the prequels were the best. There are no nostalgic influences there. Yeah, Bayonet, I was being I guess, generalizing a bit too much about people. I know loads of people love the prequels and stuff when they came out. I understand people's problems with them, and I understand people's problems with Star Wars in general, and it's something I love quite a bit. I would love a Star Wars Total War, for example. Or a cool Star Wars RTS game I'd play on the channel if there was a good one. In campaign, level 50 Scarbrand can solo entire multiplayer free-for-alls. Yeah, level 50 Scarbrand's a scary boy. Scary boy indeed. What's up, Sloth? How's it going, champ? Hope you're all good in the hood. Appreciate the support today, guys, by the way. People showing up. It's been a bit of a rough time, as you'd expect, for Total War YouTubers, it seems. with Warhammer 3 being a little bit buggy on late launch and stuff, the hype's kind of gone down quite a bit. So we've lost a lot of the momentum we've gained. But, you know, with changes coming in, I'm hopeful, particularly with Immortal Empires. When Immortal Empires hits, I'm going to be a very, very busy ducky. I'm going to be playing so much Lizardmen. I'm going to do, like, just, like, full-on, like, 3-hour just Lizardmen streams. Just me playing Lizardmen on ranked and stuff. Right, let's do these. Let us do that. This may be the last game. Maybe we'll do one more afterwards. Although I will have to get my phone charger after this one. Would probably be a good idea. As it is down to 4% battery. I want to continue to see what you guys are saying, obviously. So, let's get ready to rumble. Pair you guys up in twos. Pair our hero squad up as well. Love it. Man, these guys are so rock and roll. Like, Khorne in general looks so badass. Look at like the electricity crackling and stuff and the steam coming out. I love it. I love it. Oh man, Skull Crushers are so badass. Bone Crushers as well look pretty cool. And we've got our motorbikes. I mean, even the horses are rock and roll. Khorne in general, their whole aesthetics, they're pretty hilarious. And we've got the badasses. The glorious and not often seen Blood Reaper. A little bit smaller of a head, I suppose, and less of a flaming sword than his Liege Lord counterpart. And we have the Mighty Skull Cannon itself. Have we seen how many troops our opponents have? I don't think so. Oh, someone's got 1,000 troops. Who's ahead of us, actually? So we have Grand Cathay ahead of us. Probably don't want to go there. Oh god, the one we want to fight is the other side of the battlefield. Okay. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. You miss Cygors? I miss Cygors to a point, yes. Not when... There was a time when Cygors were, like, incredibly meta, but it's where you summon Double Manticore, Double Cygor. I less miss that Beastman style of play. Is there cannons and stuff in this build? No. Oh. Go say hello then, I guess. There's not that many spears. It might be worth going after them. Let the others fight. Oh god, looks like the ogres are looking to betray me though. The ogres are looking to try to rear attack me. Oh god, what is this? Oh, I got Iron Blasters, no! Double Stonehorn, oh god. Okay, let's just try and move away from the ogres as much as possible for now. Rotate all the way around.
Spreading slaughter.
And then we're just going to fire into... I guess Jade Warriors are the best, most expensive unit here. Like, everyone's like rotating, no one wants to fight. I don't want to fight this garbage. I want to fight Iron Blasters. I'm going to keep running away. Hopefully, like, Zinch can catch them or something. I love this in every way, the fact that I'm literally going to try and hide behind the Cathay army. That's how scared I am of Iron Blasters. Like, I'm going to go all the way around. Like, I'm not fighting you. I won't do it. I won't do it, I tell you. Like, save me, Cathay. You don't understand. I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. I'm scared of the ogres. The mean ogres are coming for me. Okay, looks like, yeah. Might have a problem on our hands. Okay, let's jump them. Oh, yeah, you store. Don't mess with the... Oh, we can probably catch everyone. Okay, they did get away this time. The Iron Blast and stuff are still coming for us. Keep running away. Just run away. I want to fight you. We can be friends. I do want to fight Cathay, but also I want them to be my friends right now and protect me from the ogres. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay, let's just start from you here. Jump you. Still our Lords are moving in. Yeah, you guys can finish off them. Stop pushing in the back. Jump the peasant along, so they're not like chevroned up, are they? No. Okay, we'll leave you with one protector, and you guys can move into the main action.
Darkness calls.
Awesome stuff.
Still
aggressive. Agree. Okay, we're taking a decent chunk of damage. Let's keep trying to push through. Okay, some nasty witchcraft going down here. What is it? Curse of Midnight Wind. Interesting. I quite like that play there. Put you guys out.
where chaos commands.
And let's keep pushing through. Let's get our Lord just to keep going into the enemy infantry. Blood Reaper's doing fine.
Slaves to darkness.
Get you out of here. And kite a little bit later on. Yeah, if you guys need to move your bouteilles. Go anywhere. Anywhere but where you currently are. It's good for me. Jump you, I suppose. There's a nasty dragon coming in here. Harry doing a bit of rear attacks. Get everyone moving back this way. Do some rear attack. Move you in over here. Just try and finish off you guys. Awesome stuff. I'm trying to set up for the big swords. I don't really want to use my effect. I want to use that. I don't want to use this corner yet. That may be a mistake. Let's try and get one unit back in. Let's start fighting here. Dramatic music. How are we doing damage value wise? We are not going good. Okay. It's okay. Got lots of cav. Okay, that midnight is going to be painful. Let's pull back our cav there and wrap around a bit. Over here with our Lord. We are breaking a lot of units, which will help. Move you guys in here. Oh, I don't know if we're going to have enough to get the Blade of Corn. Keep just gunning for the enemy infantry for now. Keep pushing in. Yeah, those Jade Warriors are a problem. Let's get you guys back, you Jade Warriors. Or the Astro Monster there. Leave you up and around as well. Awesome. We're doing decent damage, honestly. We're breaking off a lot of stuff. I'm sure you guys don't come back. Forcing you away. Oh, look at those stone horns. They're just shooting in this fight the whole time. Oh, that's so sneaky. I love it. Okay, we're breaking a lot of units. We need to kill. Try to jump you.
Cultist of the Blood God.
Try and pin you in place. Keep moving away, lads. We don't want any of that. We do not want any of that in our lives. Let's move you up and around. Guys up and around. Okay, yeah, we managed to dodge that for the most part. I think one poor lad got trapped. Charge in here. Start popping shots. It's going to look like we'd defeat this Cathay army in a fight, I think. Despite our damage value not being so high, like, it's all their troops are running away. So we would normally be able to chase them down. Of course, it's... Oh my god. Oh no. Oh. One of the most Zinch player of all Zinchdom. I think I've never seen a Zinch free-for-all. They don't bring the little boy with the farm transmutation and just float around. Cackling and being up to no good. The spell resistance. A little bit too late there. No, retreat! Where's our skull cannon? Still firing, luckily. Yeah, we defeated Cathay, though we lost value-wise against them. But I think it's because most of their value is like running away right now. I guess actually they got a lot of Miao Ying still, so maybe we've been a bit harsh. Maybe Miao Ying could carry this. I don't think so. But... Okay, we do have the big spell of doom. We want to try and get it on all this Zinch rubbish. Yeah, we'll run away from that. We don't want to party with that. run after all the Tzeentch units. I'm even going to leave Miao Ying alive, I think. I have no beef in you, Miao Ying, anymore. You can be the enemy of my enemy. Okay, now you wanna fight? We can fight. You two are gonna run away. I need something alive, so when the big blob fight happens, I can still drop the blade. Just for cinematic purposes. And that ogre build is something. It's just stone horns and iron blasters galore. Obliterating. Poor Miao Ying. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you alone. Tzeentch, I beseech you, please just bunch up. Ogre player, just send one unit. I believe in you. Actually, you know what? We can do it ourselves. Try and keep the skull cannon alive. I love the Blood Reaper. How's he performed? Not that good, but it's okay. Let's just stay you away so we can stay in the game. Charge all of this with the Blood Reaper. Ah, the Longbow Riders are coming after. That's fine. Skull cannon probably can beat them in their weakened state. Yes! Fight me! Guess we drop it there. If he notices, and then we just run away. Don't notice, don't notice, don't notice. Yes! Glory! I did like nothing, but it looks glorious. Okay, let's come after you guys. Try and replenish some of our ammo. We're gonna be lost, but I feel like we have a lot of swag on our side, and that's kind of the main thing. Let's escape here. Let's allow Tzeentch and like the ogres just to beat each other. Look at Miao Ying just vibing. The hunters are drag her down though. Like, this isn't the first dragon they've hunted. Triple Stonehorn, Iron Blaster, just pure chatness. Yeah, let's push over here. Try and get as quick as possible. Man, the Blood Reaper looks so cool. I wish he was a little more competitive. Look at him go. This little lawnmower. Just pure swag. And the fact is, like, the back is like a skull with a crown as well, with the corn emblem mixed in. The models are so damn good on this game. So we've got one Doom Knight here as well. He's triple gold chevron. Oh, pop that wheelie. Do a damn charge, of course, rather than like monstrous infantry here, but hey. What can you do? Kill them. We're just gonna linger on like the edge of the battlefield. Tzeentch Flamers just coming in, doing their bits, hunting down. Are they enough to kill all these stone horns though? I don't know. Honestly, they're running low on ammunition. I feel like ogres takes the long fight. Value-wise, they're miles ahead as well. Ogre's gonna ogre, you know? So let's move our boys over. You can, let's do pop shots at the long miles, just, like kind of shooting fish in a barrel type thing. I'm out of ammo. Oh no, okay. That shot missed. It may overlook. Oh, I nearly overshot so bad that I hit a completely different fire on the other side of the battlefield. Yeah, the dragon is being a problem as well for Tzeentch. Like taking out their flamers and stuff. Oh, we're gonna see like the little drop, like the little bomb drop from the sky junk. I hope so. Do it, do it. I believe in you. I don't even know when the bomb comes out, but yay. Hey, chase off those units. Let's get back to the action. Back into the action. Oh, last shot again. See if it works. Whizzes by, and it misses. It misses. It's okay. I believe in you, Bloodline. Or Skull Cannon. You've only got 600 value, but you were cool. Oh dear God, that dragon's coming for us, isn't it? Considering we've got the buff now, the Blood Reaper has 45 melee attack, which is not bad, and 276 weapon strength. It's gonna be pretty good against infantry. Oh, we're gonna juke those shots. We juke those shots. Yeah, it looks like the dragon's running away from us. I respect that. Being scared of the Blood Reaper is understandable in these tough times. Longmar's gonna commit to the main fight. Tzeentch and just ogres just juking it out. Iron Blast is forced into combat. It is, of course, paid for itself. 4.2k gold value, my God. And the Longmar's gonna be swooping in as well there. So let's keep pushing. Let's just try and jump these peasant archers. At the end of the day, man, Khorne was designed to jump peasant. It's what it's all about. Let's speed ourselves up to the glorious charge. And jump the cav with our little shrine. And then get the skull cannon to start shining down the peasant archers. Popping some mad wheelies. Hope that's enough to break these Jade Lancers before they recover from my brutal charge. And the skull cannon can replenish some ammo by killing archers, and then we can shoot in a little bit more. Cool, that unit's dead. What else come here? Oh god. A rather nasty hunter on the way. Looks like the Scragglesaur is about to be assassinated as well. Peasant archers, die, die, die! Eat lead! Well, eat, I guess, bite my dust, but let's fall back with you. You've replenished only 1 ammo, though. Keep you in. Oh, that's wrong. That's wrong. Try and finish off Scrag. Let's shoot the fat lummox in the butt. Oh no, it's still coming after us. I'm trying to be the one to claim that I killed Scrag. I'm like, oh, you may have won, but realistically, you know, I killed the enemy general. Is it really a victory? Oh dear God, run away. Run away. Zoom, zoom. Sons of Anarchy, drift it. No. Do this anyway. Gives my guy encouragement or something. Drift! Drift! Someone play the Tokyo Drift music! Go, go, go! And get out of there! Let's go replenish some ammo. Ah, the glorious chitin. Run, the Blood Reaper! Speed! Speed! Use the NOS! Okay. Managed to make it away for now. I don't think we're going to be able to escape for long. It looks like Miao Ying's all about spent. Yeah, let's just shoot this guy in the butt. Send a message. How fast is it? 66 speed. Yeah, I'm 85 speed. I'm being caught. Run. Maybe it's the charge animation. Try and get some Beyblade turns up. Run. Run, I believe in you. Let's try and save our liege lord here. I don't think we can. Let's just stand and fight. Let's stand and fight like honourable gentlemen, I suppose. Honourable corn gentlemen. Blood for the blood god. Maybe our blood, it may be our skulls, but it all adds up. And these bikes are so freaking dope. They're so freaking dope. So it looks like, yeah, ogres are going to win comfortably, I think. But it was a fun game nonetheless. Flames are disgusting. Yeah, flames are amazing. At the same time, like, yeah, someone just said there in chat. Like, if you sneeze on them, they die. They're so brittle. So I think they deserve their damage output. But yeah, it's tough. Look at the Iron Blasters. I can't wait for the patch, honestly. 4.7k gold value. It is so scary. Miao Ying's going to be going down here. He's got the emotional support, the Sky Junk. Lindsay dropping hot fire on the spawn, I love to say. Cool to see, like, all 4 players well fine for, you know, 13 minutes there. I think we're going to be the first ones to be annihilated. Going down like Chad's up against the old Stonehorn. Lindsay left the game. Yeah, I think she knew her time was nigh. Her time was indeed nigh. I think Zinch is over as well, realistically, here. They're far too far behind balance power-wise, and they only have a spawner Zinch and some Forsaken left. Miao Ying broken, running for a save her own skin. Oh yeah, Blood Cannons actually is terrible. It's like really bad. Well, the thing is of it, you have to shoot like a mid-range with them. You can't, oh my god, look at how fast this thing's retreating. You can't really shoot like long range of them or that close range. If it was like Hand of the Gods, it makes it a bit more accurate, but it's still not great. Still not the greatest. GG, well played, Lindsay. That was a fun game. I was like, I wasn't gunning for you out of malice. I was actually trying to hide behind your army because I really did not want to deal with triple Stonehorn plus an Iron Blaster. I was like, Lindsay, let us be friends. Let me take shelter behind your army. And we ended up fighting, which was, you know, broke my little dark heart. But alas, things we must do. Things we must do. Yeah, that was a fun fight. That was a fun fight for sure. So we got 1.1k, 595 god value on the Skull Crushers, 800, 488. The Blood Reaper, man, he looks so badass. 137 kills, 1,000 value, 800 and a 100 kills and 800 value on the Skull Cannon. Yeah, not too bad across the board. Any big standouts? Miao Ying coming with the old 2k. I loved the Astromancer play. That was really badass. First Midnight Wind. 2.2k on the Sky Junk as well. If you protect them, they can get value. Decent work by the Long Mars. One unit kind of got jumped, unfortunately, by our Cav. The other one much better. And yeah, the Spear unit's 1,000 value, 1,000 against all our Cav. The Mr. Pineapple Conqueror himself, Stormrunner, 4.2. Yeah, I've literally never seen a free-for-all game featuring Tzeentch where this guy isn't brought with Final Transmutation. It's just, like, so good in free-for-alls to fly around and blob battles. 125 kills, 4.2k value. The Doom Knight's obviously slammed, though. Spawned a bit better, both getting just over 1,000 value. Flamer's 970. And well played to Midnight Sun coming with the victory with the Iron Blast again, 4.7k value. 1.8 and 1.7 on the Stone Horns. 1.2 on Scrag. 1.9 on the other Hunter. 1.2 on the Ogre Pistols. And then they loaded Noblars as well. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. I wanted to go for Tzeentch, but then the ducks arrived. All changed from the Duck Nation attacked, indeed. So, guys, been another fun stream. Before you go, if you have enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe and all that standard YouTube stuff. It really does, actually. It helps out a lot. Like, it helps us push the videos and so on. And let me quickly see if anyone else is streaming Total War for you guys. If so, I'll send you to them. I will have another video out later today. Probably be out in like an hour or so. I need to do thumbnails and stuff for it. And I will put it out. It's a fun little land battle. I believe it is Horn versus Kislev. So, oh, someone is doing a 24 stream. They mean 24-hour stream. That'd be pretty crazy. Oh, they're also streaming multiple games at the same time, so they might be a bot. Not many people are streaming. Let's say Mercy the Mad streaming. So, I really appreciate it. Even if you don't stick around for a stream, just to spread the love a little bit. If you wouldn't mind hopping over to Mercy the Mad stream, we can do a little bit of raid. Just go there, start yelling quack, demanding bread. He has raided me before in the past, so it's nice to give him a little bit of love back. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. It was good fun. Good to be back streaming. I will host a couple of tournaments later in the week. Again, probably a 1-bill Battle Royale tournament and a Domination tournament. If you have any other ideas for tournaments, leave them in my Discord. There's a link in the description down below. Thanks to all who played. It was a good fun time. And until next time, guys, peace, peace. And as always, stay awesome.